The Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight just went down and the reactions were crazy.
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history when I put this man to sleep.
He dreams a lot. This is not going to come true, young man.
With Jake making huge bets with the undercard fighters, Lennox Lewis giving Tyson his seal of approval, and even Tyson Fury backing the legend, this fight is set to be as dramatic as it is unpredictable. But that's not all.
You said, Mike, how much you want to bet? He said he's good. That's what I thought, bitch made. How much you want to bet?
Mike Tyson.
How much?
How much you?
How much? As much as you're willing to lose, brother.
Okay, so I'll give you my property in India.
How much?
My property is like more than 1 million. I'll give you. Deal.
How much you want to bet? You're gonna lose. Bro, the time I spend taking a shit is how much you make in your whole life, buddy. Shut the fuck up. How much you want to lose? $1 million.
Tommy Fury has spoken out, Eddie Hearn has slammed it as a disgrace, and things are heating up fast. This fight might be about entertainment, but it's turning into something much more. Jake Paul has always been known for his controversial moves, but this one takes things to another level. Not only is he headlining a fight with one of boxing's all-time legends, but he's also made a bold move by betting the undercard fighters who are going against him. Yes, you read that right. Jake has put money down on his ability to knock out Tyson even with so many against him. Is he that confident in his own abilities, or is this another way to amp up the drama?
That's Mike. That's Vince's Mike. I was glad to see it actually because it means that Mike ain't out here just going through the motion. He's serious about it, you know. So I liked it.
Yeah, like his energy was like very calming throughout the week.
Yes, it was until now. And the fact that it came out now, I'm glad to see that because if I hadn't saw that, I would be worried that this fight may.
While some people see this as Jake trying to add some edge to the event, others think it's just another one of his publicity stunts. Either way, the bet is shaking things up in the boxing world. It's more than just about Jake Paul, it's about setting stakes for the whole event. A lot of eyes will be on these undercard fighters as they too now have their own stake in the outcome. The atmosphere is electrified with everyone from fans to fellow fighters watching closely. Jake is not only fighting for glory in the ring, but he's fighting for something bigger validation. But can he back it up when the bell rings? When Evander Holyfield speaks about boxing, people listen, and when he talks about Mike Tyson, that's something you have to take seriously. Lewis recently weighed in on Tyson's readiness for this fight, and what he said made it clear that Tyson isn't just fighting for the paycheck. According to Evander, Tyson is mentally and physically ready for the challenge. In fact, Evander even mentioned that Tyson has been keeping his cards close to his chest, telling him that he's in a fight zone and doesn't want to talk too much about his preparations. What does that mean? Well, when a fighter like Evander Holyfield, who has been in the ring with the very best, says Tyson is ready, that's something worth noting. Tyson, despite being 60, is no stranger to the ring's mental grind. He's been there before.
They want to see the old Mike, so he gave him a glimpse of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, he must die!
Being the stronger person who's not going to quit, eventually win.
His focus right now is intense, and if Lennox's words are anything to go by, Mike Tyson's mindset is all business. But here's the big question. Can Tyson really compete with someone like Jake Paul, who's younger and more athletic? Lennox's confidence in Tyson suggests this fight is far from a sideshow.
I don't think Jake Paul can hurt Mike Tyson. That's what I think. I think, Mike Tyson's going to go in there. He basically has to catch up to Jake Paul because Jake Paul is not going to be there and trying to get hit by Mike Tyson. So Mike Tyson really knows how to break down opponents, and I think the fight with Jake Paul is going to try and break him down. And
Tommy Fury is no stranger to the drama surrounding Jake Paul. After all, he's the one who faced Jake in the ring and got the win. And if you thought Tommy would be cheering Jake on for this fight, think again. Tommy has made it very clear that he believes the fight is a farce. In his opinion, this fight is rigged from the start. According to Tommy, Jake is too scared to face someone who's his own age and skill level, which is why he's taking on Mike Tyson instead. For Tommy, this is all part of Jake Paul's strategy to avoid facing younger, more dangerous opponents. Tommy's take is that Jake doesn't want to face someone who can actually compete at the same level. By facing Tyson, Jake gets to dodge real challenges while still making headlines.
To be honest with you, I was pretty surprised that it got passed because the guy is 60 years old. And I think it's a lose-lose situation because if he beats him, he's knocked out a 60-year-old man that everybody loves, so he's not going to get any credit for that. And if he loses, he's got knocked out by a 60-year-old.
Fury's comments raise an interesting point. Is Jake avoiding real competition? Or is this fight with Tyson just another way for him to stay relevant? Eddie Hearn has always been outspoken, and this time he's pulling no punches. Hearn has called the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson a disgrace, and he's not afraid to back up his opinion. His main gripe? The age difference. Hearn believes that having a 60-year-old Tyson fight someone in their prime like Jake Paul is absurd. He's called it disrespectful to the sport of boxing, and he's clearly not a fan of these celebrity matchups that bring in big money, but not the level of competition he believes boxing deserves. Ironically, though, Eddie Hearn is involved with the event on some level. Katie Taylor, his fighter, is featured on the same card. Despite his harsh criticism of the main event, Hearn still stands to gain from the attention this fight brings. It raises the question, is Hearn really against the fight, or is he simply looking for his own platform to push his own agenda? Regardless, Hearn's remarks add a lot of fuel to the fire, making this one of the most talked about boxing events in recent memory.
Boxing's a massive part of my life, and I don't want to see a 58-year-old Mike Tyson fighting. You know, it's dangerous, and you know, people talk about, oh, there could be some, you know, maybe there's an agreement between them that this will happen, that will happen. Now you've got 14-ounce gloves, 2-minute rounds. You know, I don't know. I don't want to see Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson at 58, but many will.
Let's be real for a second. This fight isn't just about boxing, it's about entertainment. The truth is, when you have Jake Paul in the ring with Mike Tyson, it's less about the technical aspects of boxing and more about the spectacle. Jake Paul's entire career has been built on spectacle, getting attention, making noise, and keeping people talking. Mike Tyson's return? That's just another chapter in the saga of a man who was once the most feared fighter on the planet. This whole event is turning into a circus, with everyone involved playing a part. From the pre-fight bets to the rivalries, it's clear that this isn't just about sport. It's about creating buzz and making sure the cameras are always rolling, and while some people criticize it for cheapening the sport, others see it as a way to bring new audiences into the world of boxing. At the end of the day, this fight is about more than just boxing. It's about the entertainment factor that comes with it. The weigh-in for this fight was never going to be a quiet affair, but no one expected things to get so heated so quickly. When Mike Tyson slapped Jake Paul at the weigh-in, it was more than just a sign of frustration. It was a clear message. Tyson isn't here to play games. He's in fight mode, and he's making it known. The slap sent shockwaves through the crowd and set the tone for the fight to come.
I didn't even feel it. He's angry. He's an angry little elf. Mike Tyson, I thought that was a cute slap, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked the fuck out. I'm fucking him up, Ariel. I'm fucking him up. He hits like a bitch. It's personal now. It's personal now. He must die.
It's a reminder that despite being 60, Tyson still has that fire. The slap wasn't just a gesture of anger, it was a statement. Tyson is still a force to be reckoned with, and anyone who thought he couldn't still pack a punch was in for a rude awakening. But while some fans were shocked, others saw it as part of the mental game Tyson plays before stepping into the ring. A simple slap could set the stage for one of the most dramatic matchups in recent memory. The boxing community is split over this fight, with passionate opinions coming from all sides. Some people are looking forward to seeing Tyson back in action, while others feel like this is nothing but a spectacle. Is it a disgrace, as Eddie Hearn suggests, or is it a necessary step for boxing to stay relevant in today's entertainment-driven world? The fact that this fight has created so much debate shows how much the sport is evolving, and how much it's been changed by people like Jake Paul.
Than I believe I was. Because actually, when I agreed to this fight and I started training, I said, what the fuck was I thinking of? I finished the process. The fight's the party. All the hard work is done. So family's everything. My kids, to my children, are nobody. But that night they're going to find out their father's very special.
For Jake Paul, this fight is about more than just winning or losing. It's about proving something. Throughout his career, Jake has been seen as more of a YouTube personality than a real boxer. But with Mike Tyson in his sights, he's got a chance to silence his critics and show the world that he belongs in the ring. The pressure is on. Can he really hang with a living legend like Tyson? Or will this fight be his downfall? Boxing is a dangerous sport, and Tyson hasn't fought in years. Everyone is hoping that he's taking the necessary precautions to ensure his health and safety. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.